The war against sickness and heathenism came to its pinnacle under the British Empire, where they eradicated several diseases and brought science. So now we're seeing the return of heathenism, and with heathenism comes sickness. The minister was on the radio this morning saying all of these diseases that we thought we had eradicated have returned. Funnily enough, they returned with the heathens. So, people do maths. Take away heathen, take away sickness. Add heathen, add sickness. So you have a melting pot here of people of all different fancy ideas and all. No concept of adherence to the Lord's word. They just do what they like. This is the face of a warrior you're looking at here. Scars and all. That's because I stood up and I fought for what I believed in. So around this town you have people that speak like this, and they don't have a scar on their whole body. They've never been whipped or beaten or chastened by their parents, and they chat absolute shit all day long, and they discuss shit in college. And when they see the face of a warrior, they call the gods. Remove him at once. He's uncomfortable. He's making me feel uncomfortable. I'm used to having little compliant shits around me. I don't want this big male around. He should be over there drinking with the alcoholics, the junkies. Savages, yeah. So when they see a warrior, you know, even the Irish warriors, yeah, I'm not saying nothing about them, fair play to them, they wouldn't let me join them. I tried to join them a couple of times, so they can fuck off now. I'm not joining them a third time. I signed up, they asked me to join them, and then when I went to join them, they told me no. So now he's all in his own. Anyway, the place has gone mental. There's loads of sicknesses coming back. You go up into the places that were made for the Christian faith, and they have all sorts of madness shit in there. Them places they were made by God. These churches and temples were made by God because of views and his heathenism. He made it, and he sent people to make them, so you should all die. So you should only live a short, miserable life in heathenism, and you wouldn't live a long, miserable, lost life in heathenism. So he built churches and all, the nippies in the bud. But now he's going to give you back the food and the water and length of days. But you have to not give the heathen the opportunity to infest the next generation. If the heathen is not prepared to convert, if the heathen is not prepared to study and learn how to repent of the sins of their fathers, because actually it's probably not all their fault, because he learned all this shit from their mammies and daddies, they might get away with it. But if not, you have to take them captive in the story. It's the way it goes. So basically, sickness has returned, disease ridden shit, because some of these heathens, you know, they get up on donkeys and goats and all. They're not only, doesn't mean they're from a different country, just heathen in this country. They've been born and bred here. They're a cult. You have to get rid of them. That's the way it goes.